Okay, how?
I'm getting my Baja Blast.
I have a bad experience with Baja Blast. Spent way too much money with them.
All right.
Are we starting or are we?
Yeah, you can start, please. And
Brian, do the thing.
Namo Shakamani Buddha, Namo Shakamani Buddha, Namo Shakamani Buddha.
Anh tay xuống.
Okay. Let's.
You're gonna share the pages?
Yep. You can read the first one since you're so excited. If I can open it. Okay. Okay.
Walk. No.
Read the first one, Brian.
Walk too. No.
Recall the Buddha to your mind, homage and refuge. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Homage to the enlightened Buddha, perfect in wisdom and compassion. Homage to the noble Dhamma, universal law that Buddha taught. Homage to the holy Sangha, the predictors of the noble Dhamma. To this triple gem I go for refuge. May the triple gem bless and protect me and my loved ones tonight. May we be free from harm and danger. May we overcome our difficulties. May we always meet with success. May we be blessed with good health, strength, peace, and happiness. May my parents, brothers, sisters, teachers, friends, and relatives be well and happy.
Okay. AK. Read the second one.
May they be free from harm and danger. If they are faced with harm and danger, I wish they overcome their anxieties quickly. If they are faced with ill health, I wish they regain good health soon. May the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha bless and protect them. Protect me and my loved ones tonight, O blessed one. Keep us away from harm and danger. Let our sleep be peaceful so that when we awake in the morning, refreshed in body and mind.
Keep going.
Aspiration. If I have strayed from the true path, may I never do so again. If I have carelessly hurt someone today by word or deed, may I be more mindful the next time. O Buddha, the enlightened one, help me set my heart right. May my actions reflect your love and compassion. I shall strive to cleanse my heart from hate and envy, and live in harmony with all people. I shall be close to the Dharma in good and as well as difficult times.
Aaron, are you here?
good morning.
Good morning.
I know that should the moment come for me to leave the world, I shall do so without fear or regret, because I leave the world, a better person than when I came into it. Whatever wrong someone may do to me, I may be compassionate and forgive and bear no hatred in my heart. I shall bear in mind to be grateful for the acts of love, consideration shown to me, no matter how small they appear to be. For those I love and those who love me,
No.
Keep going.
may this life be a blessing and a source of happiness to all beings. Namo Buddhaya. I would like to share the merits I have gathered today, as well as in the past with the devas. May they rejoice in these merits and keep an eye on me and my loved ones. I would also like to transfer these merits to my departed relatives and friends. Wherever they are, may they be free from suffering and be happy.
That was so inspirational.
Thank you. I need to open this thing. Brian, do the next thing.
Oh, like share. You want me to share?
Yes, bro.
Hello?
Yes, please. Share it, please.
Okay, hold on. Let me adjust it. Mm. Oh, bam, bam.
Um, Ollie, since you just joined, can you please read the reading for us?
Okay. The Buddha's teaching is deep and lovely. I've not grasped it fully yet. You should come and receive the teachings directly from the Buddha. But Sariputta implored Asaji, please can't you share with me even a few words of the Buddha's teaching? It would be so precious to me. I'll come for more teaching later. Asaji smiled and then recited a short gatha. From interdependent origins, all things arise and all things pass away. So teaches the perfectly enlightened one. Sariputta suddenly felt his heart open as though it were being flooded by bright light. A flawless glimpse of true Dharma flashed before him. He bowed to Asaji and quickly ran to seek his friend, Magalana. When Magalana saw Sariputta's radiant face, he asked, "My brother, what has made you so happy? Can you have found the true path? Please tell me, brother."
Thanks. Could you summarize that perchance?
So
There's more that you weren't sharing, Brian?
I thought he was supposed to read a little bit and then choose another person.
Why would you?
Brian can read it
We
since he was
always
hiding
do
it.
that.
Brian, you can read the next part of it then, because you should read some too. You should be involved in the class.
I just read like a couple
What did you
minutes
read? You read the first page. Who hasn't read yet? Oh, Megan just joined. Megan can read. Or Johnson can read. I don't care. Megan.
Where to start?
Sariputta related what had just happened.
Oh, okay. Sariputta related. Yeah, Sariputta related what had just happened. When he recited the gatha for Magalana to hear, Magalana also felt a sudden flash of light illuminate his heart and mind. Suddenly, he saw the universe as an interconnected net. This is because that was. This arose because that arose. This was not because that was not. This passed away because that passed away. The belief in a creator of all things vanished in this understanding of dependence co-arising. He now understands how one could cut through the endless cycle of birth and death. The door of liberation opened before him. Magalana said, "Brother, we must go to the Buddha at once. He is the teacher we have waited for." Sariputta agreed, but reminded him, "What of the 250 perfect, not even, brothers who have long placed their faith and trust in us as elder brothers of the community? We can't just abandon them. We must go and inform them of our decision first."
Thanks. Johnson. Hello?
What's up?
Could you summarize that for us, Johnson?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. That's okay too. Oh, I have a question for you from Ty, though. I mean, from me.
Yeah.
Sorry. It says, what are the components of an iPhone? So, what if there's no sound or nanochip?
So there was just no components of an iPhone.
I don't know. It says, what are the components?
The camera, the glass screen, the metal case, the chip, the hard drive. Wait, I don't think that exists in there. It probably does.
Hard
What else?
drive is the actual like pieces to make up technology. Software is the coding.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So that's you just needed me to. That's it. Like
What if we're missing a thing? I don't.
Oh, okay. So if you're missing pieces, then the iPhone wouldn't be able to function. Well, I mean, actually, it could probably function without the camera, but like you wouldn't be able to take any pictures, and it would probably like work. Like if you don't have like the central processing unit, then it probably wouldn't work
So how long could you use it per chance?
without what the camera or the central processing unit.
Whichever one speaks to you more.
Okay, well, I probably can't use without the CPU. I probably can't use it for like 0 days, 0 seconds, zero everything. But a camera, I can probably use it for as long as I need until I need to take a picture. So probably like 10 years or something.
You go 10 years without taking photos. Okay.
I don't.
We'll take that as an adequate answer. Can we move on, or do I have to ask everybody that question? Yes to moving on is what I will take that as an answer to. We can move on. Brian, can you share the next thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Alexis, make sure to invite your buddies for summer camp, okay? You know the days, Alexis?
No.
The 23rd to 30th of June.
Hold on. I need to write that down.
Yeah, right.
Wait, when's the date?
23rd to 30th of June. Can you explain only what is about?
Two, three. You said June?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is my buddy, Bianca.
Hi.
And Brian, you've met her before.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so perfect. Okay. But yeah, the camp is just basically us doing a bunch of activities. Just, your typical summer camp. We go over it's basically like a lot of this class, but as a camp for however many days with fun activities and whatnot.
It's the
Which one
last
was
week of
right
June.
one? And can you explain to them which activities could be the most memorable one?
I think Brian should. I've only been once. Brian's been for 3 times. Brian, you tell them, what's the most memorable activity?
Badminton.
Just for him. That's very.
But like the most memorable thing probably has to be the friends I've made over my 3 years, My longest buddy, probably Johnson or Ryan or like Aaron or like my badminton sensei, Tony, such a good guy. And like, yeah, love all the people there.
Oh, please.
And badminton is very good, very good. I almost won against Alan and Jaden, but I can do it. Maybe this year.
How about you, Anne? Which one?
Homeless. It was scary.
It was scary.
I remember it very well because it was scary. We should not do that this year, Ty. I'm being honest.
No, let's not. No.
I personally had a love and hate relationship
You were also
That
part of the
messed up.
problematic van, but we're not gonna get into that. But
Yeah.
anyways, I also
But
like the campfires. That was the most
technically,
my
it
final
was
answer is campfires because I remember there was
AK.
one time AK poured direct gasoline onto the campfire.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
it was a helper fluid.
No, I watched you, but
And
no.
you're trying to
campfire,
move the
I can recall.
fire.
AK, you were there with me during that all-nighter at the campfire.
Yeah, I remember. I had a very
yeah.
nice
We are not
intimate
letting.
moment
We are
with
not
Alan in
letting.
the morning.
We are not letting AK do an all-nighter ever again.
Not let
No,
AK do
trust, guys.
any all-nighters. He could not wake up.
No. My only downfall was drinking coffee, bro. Trust.
No, I have the
Oh,
pictures. I'm not gonna show the pictures, but I have the pictures.
I have the
Okay,
pictures too.
let's have that's enough advertising. Let's someone read this. Who's reading this?
Y'all should join. You should come.
AK, because you're so bad at making fires, maybe you're good at reading. You should read this.
Did you just say fat at making fires?
I did not call you fat. That's your insecurity speaking. Read this.
All right.
That's not very compassionate of you, Ed. We need to
I
be.
didn't say he
real.
was fat. He called himself fat.
Yeah, but they. Okay. All right. The giver should be thankful. Well, Seietsu was the master of Ingaku in Hamakura. He required larger quarters, since those in which he was teaching were overcrowded. Omiza Seibei, a merchant of Edo, decided to donate 500 pieces of gold called Ryo toward the construction of a more commodious school. This money he brought to the teacher. Seisetsu said, "All right, I will take it." Umezu gave Seisetsu the sack of gold, but he was dissatisfied with the attitude of the teacher. One might live a whole year or three Ryo, and the merchant had not been thanks for 500. In that sack are 500 Ryo, hinted Umeza. You told me that before, replied Seisetsu. Even if I am a wealthy merchant, 500 Ryo is a lot of money, said Umezu. Do you want me to thank you for it? Asked Seisetsu. You ought to, replied Umeza. Why should I? Inquired Seisetsu. The giver should be thankful.
Can I summarize that, please?
Um, oh, so I think like what they were talking about is like a wealthy merchant was funding a project, and like the guy who would take the money, who's like receiving it, was like, I don't think I should thank you. I think you should be thankful yourself. You're the one who needs to be thanked. Wait, yeah.
Mm.
So why should the giver be thankful?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think that the giver should be thankful because like he's able to help other people out, which gives him like good graces. But also like he should be thankful that he's able to spare 500 Rio, even though it's like a lot of money. So like I'm saying like he should be thankful because he's wealthy enough to do this and to be able to help people out.
So I'll ask somebody else because I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to call on you.
Hey, hey.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. Um, Bianca.
Oh God, me?
Yeah, if you give food to a homeless man on the road, why should you be thankful to him?
Oh gosh. Well, kind of like what was said before, like thankful that you're in a position to be able to give because you have that wealth.
Good answer.
Preach.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, that's okay. Should I call on someone else?
Okay.
You call on someone. It's your turn.
Ollie.
So that's sort of what I was thinking as well, but maybe Do you want me to answer that question?
Sure. Okay. So if an intruder breaks into your house and like goes into your safe, would you be thankful to him?
You know, I don't think I would be thankful for him. For breaking into my house. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. Um, but maybe, going back to the homeless man, um, giving to someone could show like how well off, or not well off, like how fortunate you are, and makes you more grateful for what you have, maybe. But no, I don't think I could be thankful to somebody who asked for my safe box after breaking in.
Yeah. And you called. Is that it? Do we ask like multiple people for this one?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, crap. Yeah, we can ask someone else. We can ask Johnson.
Johnson,
Yes. What is the question?
if you know, it's late at night and you hear someone breaks in, would you be grateful to be catching them like trying to pry open your safe and steal from you?
Absolutely not. What? Bro is breaking into my safe. Like, no, I wouldn't be grateful. I don't know why I would be, honestly. Like, I think I would like call the cops, you know? Like maybe if, like he knocked on my front door and was like, "Yo, can I like kindly come in and break into your safe?" Then maybe, just maybe, I'll feel some other type of way towards him. But no,
Okay, let's ask Aaron. I think he'll have. Aaron,
Good morning.
good morning.
Good
If an
morning.
intruder breaks into your house and asks for a safe box, would you be thankful?
In this society, no.
Okay. Who do you want to read the next one, Alexis?
Bianca, are you okay reading?
Yeah, I can read.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so right after it will pass, right?
Yes, just after we
Okay.
will.
Okay. A student of Zen went to his meditation teacher and said, "My meditation is horrible. I feel so distracted, my leg, and I'm constantly falling asleep. It's just horrible." "It will pass," the teacher said. A week later, the student came back to the teacher. "My meditation is wonderful. I feel so aware, so peaceful, so alive. It's just wonderful." "It will pass," the teacher said.
Well, what do you think the meaning of this is?
You're asking me, right?
Yep.
I guess kind of trying to say that both good things and bad things will pass in life and nothing ever stays consistent.
Good answer. Good answer.
Thanks.
Ask somebody else. Brian.
Yeah.
What do you think it is? What's your take on this story that you were totally paying attention to?
What?
What's it mean?
I'm not even sure. To be honest, it's so random because one week his meditation is horrible, then the next it's wonderful, and then all he said was, "It will pass." I'm guessing he's saying like there's an ever cycle of it being good and it being bad, but I'm not sure it exactly.
Okay, well, you can stop sharing this now because unless a question comes up. Oh, speaking of which, a question came up.
All right. Let's see.
You got this, Alexis.
How How do you handle well, hold on. How do you handle the final exam if you should read several books? Oh, so basically you have to read a lot to pass an exam. Um, Brendan. Hello.
Is he here?
Brendan.
I think if he's here, his camera would be on.
I'm so sorry, Brandon not home. So I just to go to the Zoom and check. He's still at school. He's still at school.
Okay,
Oh,
it's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I just go to the Zoom and check. He on meeting, but he is not. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. It's no problem.
No problem. Megan. I told you he's not. If his camera's not on, he's probably not here. Megan.
Oh, I should have mentioned that.
Yes.
Why don't you mention this in the beginning? Okay, Megan, your question is,
forgot.
how do you
My
handle
bad.
the final exam if you should read several books?
She doesn't even have the final exams yet.
What?
Okay, she's preparing
No,
for them.
no, like repeat what you said. Like I didn't hear you.
It's in the chat.
Oh,
How do you handle the final exam if you should
Chat.
read several books?
chat. If you should read several books, does that sentence make sense?
It's like when you need to read a lot of books.
Oh, I'm probably failing that because I can't really detain like information just from like reading, you know. Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of all I have to say.
You can call on someone, Alexis.
Okay, let's see. Hey, Kay.
Okay.
Alexis.
Who said my name?
AK said
Bro.
Okay. I didn't see the green little line thing around you, and I was like, who? Oh, okay.
Okay,
Question.
so what's the question?
How do you
How
handle
do you handle
depression?
Because you got a really bad grade in your class, like you suck.
I'm
Single
going through
digit.
this right now. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm about to lose my GPA.
Is it
But
A
how?
minus? It's 1 A minus.
To
Okay.
me, that's like, bro, don't stop. Anyway, so I like my depression. Like I keep beating myself over it, but like at the same time, I'm confident that I can get an A on the next one. I'm gonna recover. Like it's just a small hurdle that I'm just gonna like push past. Because we all make mistakes, and you just happen to make a bit more mistakes that bring down your grades. So you just wait till the next one, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sabrina. Sabrina?
Hold on, sorry, I'm here. What?
You have a really bad grade in a class. How would you handle that, like, depression?
In more of a way, like I will feel disappointed in myself, but honestly, I take what I got and keep studying. So when I have like the whole final exam at the end of the year where everything is being like I'm learning everything again, then I'll do better on that test and just learn from this.
Oh no, okay. Okay, so wait, Han, Ty, do you mean like friends or like pizza? Okay. Yes, AK.
All right. This one is also pretty near and dear to me. Okay, so I think how I handle it is like I accept the fact, I realize my mistakes on what went wrong, and like, do you want to say something, Anne? I see you.
No, I was just talking to myself, sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying like you just gotta know where you went wrong, and you just gotta like take it in for next time. And it's best to let go and keep treading on. But as for handling the depression part, like you just gotta really embrace it, 2024 2024 the self-love,
You
As
know,
your as your old pilot,
Oh thanks.
you have grown.
he
Good
is
job.
not. You don't understand.
I ain't gonna lie, Alexis, I did the same thing I did.
You're-
No.
History repeats itself.
I didn't
But
do it
it's
as bad
okay.
though.
What
I didn't
happened?
do it as bad. I didn't do it as bad.
Please, you had a crash landing last time.
All I was hearing was
Okay, now we just
I just don't think. I think we can ask somebody else now. Thank you, AK. Thank you, AK. That was very well said of you. I think you're done.
let me
I
speak my truth, bro.
Your truth is not very truthful.
And your truth is the equivalent of a natural disaster. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
first-hand
Okay.
accounts, your truth is not very truthful.
We had 2 flights going, okay? Didn't
Going towards each other. Anyways,
Okay, well I'm gonna have a return flight. I ain't gonna lie. Okay.
no, it's one way. It's one way, dude.
No, it's gonna be return,
Anyways,
trust.
if a
It was
guy
not
leaves
direct.
you,
Moving on.
do not settle your worth on whoever you're talking to, because you do that and everything goes downhill. Do not settle your worth.
Yep.
My answer to
How does
that.
this
You
relate
didn't
to the
ask me,
question?
but it's my answer to that. Because, as an issue that is also near and dear to my heart, I think that when a guy leaves you, you should just try to work on yourself and move on.
So that's what I'm saying. 2020 for the self-love.
Wait, hold on, Anne. Who else here has a pizza?
Pizza?
Johnson.
Johnson?
Johnson, you have a pizza?
Bruh, oh my god.
Do you wanna go on about it, or do you wanna keep that like
Wait, Johnson.
I have no pizza. I have no pizza. I don't know what this man is talking about. And I'm telling the truth.
It's okay, Johnson. You can probably still answer that question anyways. How do you handle your depression because a boy or girl walks away from you? Your boy or girl walks away, girlfriend walks away from you.
Hey, what if he doesn't swing that way?
What do you I stand on business and then I move on.
Real.
I go get like a box of like ice cream and then I go watch like Avatar The Last Airbender or something.
cry over
Yes.
Avatar more than your boy and
Suki.
girl?
Suki.
Doesn't she? Never mind.
I love.
Never mind. She dies in the books. Anyways.
That don't matter.
Bianca.
What?
If you had someone walk away from you, how would you like, handle that?
Oh gosh. I don't know. Reflect,
Don't look at my text. I'm referring to someone, by the way, specific.
why would why would did you send that? Well, I think in that specific scenario that you're referring to with that specific person, I wouldn't be upset per se. But if it's more generalized, then, just reflect on what went wrong and then, move on.
That's valid.
Thank you.
Who else should we ask, Anne?
I don't think anyone else has a pizza. Ollie, you've been chosen by an existential force. External, not.
Okay, should I know what pizza is? Because I have no clue.
It means a partner.
Crap, we didn't.
Pizza is their significant other.
Okay, that's okay. I sort of figured. Okay. I think if they like move on, I guess you should just see if you can figure out what went wrong, either if it was you or them. And then I guess just try and avoid that or work to not repeat it. Just like better yourself after it, I guess.
Let's move on. I did not look at the agenda before we started the Zoom. We have to ask Sabrina. Sabrina!
Yeah.
What would you do if your boyfriend or girlfriend walked away from you, left you behind?
Like broke up with me?
Yeah, basically.
Oh. Um. Well, it depends on how long we've been together in the end. Like, if it's only been so short, then I mean, they weren't wanting that relationship, so I'm not gonna try to beat myself up over it. But like, unless it's like a long one, I might feel affected from that. But like, I'm going to get over them. And honestly, in the end, like, they didn't want what I was wanting. So, I mean,
Okay, thank you.
Oh, wait. Actually, is it the same? Okay.
We have to ask Aaron.
Oh, Aaron. Aaron.
Yes.
If you had a pizza or you were asking out someone and they walked away from you, how would you deal with that pain? Like, let's say they cheated
Oh,
on you or something.
how would I deal with that pain?
Mhm.
I don't have any certain way. Just feel all the emotions. I'm a sucker for emotions. Just feel the emotion, ride the waves, and let it take you. And I have trust in my subconscious that I'll recover. And so that's why I think that it's valid for me to just go with the flow. If I'm sad, like for days, weeks, and then I get mad, and then I get salty, and then I trust myself that I'll be normal again.
Okay,
It's just a
so
process.
Daniel, welcome. All right, question for you because no one else here has answered, and Anne and I can't really target people because no one else here has a pizza. But if you had like a girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever, or like you were like trying to strive for one and they walked away from you, how would you react? Daniel, I know you.
My fault. My fault. Can you repeat that like the last couple of sentences? I heard the first few.
And should we move on or should we ask again? Because Ty just told me to move on.
You know, we're halfway through the meeting. We got some videos to go through.
All right, never mind.
Okay.
We're moving on.
You can answer the next question though, Daniel, because you just joined. It's about this two
Oh yeah,
noble.
he's also with Tyler too.
Huh?
Oh, he's with them right now. You're not
Yeah.
home. That's
Hello.
okay.
There's Tyler.
Hi.
Oh.
So can you answer the question or not?
Me? Oh. Yeah, let Tyler answer because you have to be
Tyler?
constant watch.
Oh, right, Tyler.
Hello. Hi guys.
He's right here.
What was the
Hold
question
on.
again?
Well, no, we're just looking at we're looking at something, and you can just tell me what you think this means.
Wait, what am I looking at?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it, but like, oh,
Just
the second noble truth.
yeah.
Um, I don't know, but I do know that Daniel is an expert at answering this question.
Okay, yeah, pass the phone. Pass the phone back. Hi, Lena.
No, I'm not. I'm not good at this.
You want us to ask somebody else?
You know what? I'll do it. I'll risk it. I'll do it.
There's no risk. You're not losing anything.
I want to do it.
Okay.
What do you got that?
Let's let Aaron answer this first.
Yes.
Can you talk about the second noble truth and what you think it means?
The second noble truth. I think the second noble truth to understand, to my understanding, is to first understand what the first is. Right? The first essentially is like there is suffering. Right?
Yes.
So there is suffering. So then where exactly did this root from? Is how I would describe the second.
Is that
And oh shoot. I don't know why my voice did that. I think I'm gonna hit the nay. Okay. So like there's a root, right? So there's the suffering, and what is the root? And so that comes to the understanding that there are multiple roots. So like a tree, you can see a tree. You look at it from the outside, you just see its bark and its leaves. But then how is it exactly standing up? How is it supporting itself? How is it able to come up from the ground and not fall over? It's because there are roots under, keeping it firm and steady, keeping it to grow, right? So that's where we have these roots. There's more than just one. There's like multitude of pathways and directions where these roots form in the soil. That's why there's multiple causes to just suffering. Suffering is just a general word. Is that it, or you want me to explain the
Oh,
entire
you're good. You're
slide?
good. You're good. You're
That
good.
was
That's
good.
good. Thank you, Aaron.
That was good.
So, you guys may be suffering because you attach yourself too much to your pizza. Sir,
No.
Sir, Alexis, AK, take it away. Don't make me regret this.
Yeah. I'm not trying to make a statement. I just want to understand more about your view on attaching too much to pizza. Like, what do you mean by that?
Like let's say
You're emotionally
hypothetically,
attached. You're dependent. You can't be on your own.
let's say hypothetically, like you talk to a guy for one day and then they post you on their story and it's really weird. Like that's too attached. That's attached. Not that I would know anything about that, but like,
What if it was like a strategical move to get
what if
inside
it was
your
just
partner?
creepy? Okay, what if it was just creepy? How do you?
What if it was just stalkerish? What if it was weird?
You
What
know,
if it was weird?
people like different things. I think that's why it's great to have multiple flavors of
That's
pizza.
called a restraining order.
Oh, okay.
Are you saying that you would have multiple pizzas at once?
Um, life is short.
I regret this. You don't get the
No.
floor anymore. You don't get the
Take
floor.
away speaking privilege. And what were you about to ask me?
I was saying, as someone with the pizza, you should talk on this. Like,
Oh yeah. Okay. So I don't know if wait, did I ever tell I remember I told you, but did I tell like the BBT people? I don't think so. Anyways, uh AK. Anyways,
Sorry, what did you say something?
stop unmuting.
okay, so honestly, yeah, no one should ever be too attached to their pizza ever. And like even I'm not attached to my pizza because that's unhealthy. You should never be attached to someone that badly.
Exactly.
Detaching if you are that dependent on someone to where you can't properly function.
For real. Anyways, not that it affects me anymore. It's not my problem anymore. Anyways, want to choose someone else to ask?
Um, Brian. If you were really attached to someone, how would you like slowly like remove yourself from there?
Well, I've never been attached to anyone really, as I took some advice to never get attached to someone so
Who gave you that
deeply.
advice?
My mom.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I thought, okay.
What else did
My
you think
audio
it
bug.
was?
What did he say?
You said never
But
get
like
you got the advice to never.
Attachment is the key to stuff.
attachment leads to suffering. So like Like, yeah, but if I did attach myself to someone and how to pull away was like, I guess like learn how to restrain yourself or something like that. I don't know. Not sure how to answer this question because I don't attach myself to a person that good. Yeah.
Shall we move on? We are at 17.
Yeah, let's move on. Oh wait, we have to ask Ollie.
Never mind. Ollie.
I
Okay, what am I answering? I kind of like lost the question.
Okay, so like let's say you're like really attached to someone, like you can't function. You're down bad right now. How
Okay.
do you like pick yourself and like get a grip?
Move on to the next person. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I guess like focus on yourself or your ambitions that you have and try and maybe distract yourself from it. See, see if you can find a better goal, I guess.
James.
Brandon.
Sorry, I couldn't find the unmute button. What's happening?
Hey, I'm at my school right now. I just got out.
It's okay.
What?
Happy Women's Day.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you, Brendan. No, we're not. The question, Alexis, can you ask it?
Okay, we're asking James, right?
Mm-hmm.
James, you are severely attached to someone romantically,
Yeah.
and you like you need to get a grip. How are you gonna like pick yourself back up together?
I don't know, man. Maybe I just think about like ways they might have hurt me in order to try and detach myself, I guess, or get a negative connection to them so that I'd stop thinking about them positively. Or wait, do you want me to be detached from them, or is the goal to just not be dependent?
Not be dependent to where you
Oh,
function without them.
well, that's easy. You just stop depending on them.
Sorry, I didn't mean. I thought I was muted. We can move on now. So let's
Was
move
there a
on.
reason that? Okay, never
Let's
mind.
move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. What's next? The videos. Let's do. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of tired. Brian, can you screen share the videos? We have 3, so let's try to put this up. Brian, can you screen share the videos?
Hold on a second. What the fart?
Yeah.
We didn't choose someone to summarize.
We'll pick one eventually to summarize.
Everybody pay attention. We have a volunteer to summarize, actually. Aaron wants to summarize.
Wait, what? I didn't volunteer.
Yes, you did.
Just kidding.
I'm volunteering you now. You're summarizing.
Okay. Guess I'm summarizing. Here we go. Let's get started. So there was a man. He seemed like a general worker in this economy, general office worker. Life pretty mundane, and nothing really going up, nothing necessarily down, and then all of a sudden he discovered a hole, but it wasn't any type of hole. It was a special hole. It had a special powers, special traits toward it. And what was that exactly? He was able to penetrate and move through that hole and reach whatever was on the other side. So it was like a doorway. Oh, you can imagine this door was a doorway. I mean, this hole was a doorway. So he was surprised by this new power he had found and stumbled upon. And his mind started to wander to the possibilities this could bring. So of course, as a normal, curious human being, he grabs his hole and he puts it around everywhere. He's like, "Oh man, like I can like fist through anything I want to. I can put my arm and I can reach whatever wall that's in the way, whatever barrier is blocking me. I can do it." And therefore, he realized that he can do much more than just play with this hole, play with this ability. He can do much more than just mess around. He realized that he can steal money. And so first, he went to this safe. He grabbed 1 wad of cash. He's like, 1? That's not enough. 2? Not enough. 3 is not enough.
Yeah.
So he just
there's a question
went
I
inside the
should
hole
ask you.
himself.
Okay, you can stop summarizing. There's a question I should ask you.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
if you had that paper, where I've been
You have the paper yourself. How would you use it?
No, if you had that paper, this isn't me asking. If you had
Oh,
that paper, what should you get the most valuable items through?
what valuable items would I get
Yeah.
using that? Honestly, I feel like if I stumbled upon that power, I wouldn't. I feel like my mind wouldn't let me do something that of that caliber. I don't think I wouldn't enjoy stealing. I think I would just use it for fun. Like if someone is like sitting on the other side of this wall, I'd probably just use that hole, put my hand through, and tickle his neck, and he won't even know where it came from or something. Like just prankster stuff. Like I'd probably keep good care of that paper too. Like what happens if it rips? Oh yeah, like that dude, like he just removed that paper and he was forever stuck in that safe. That's you gotta be careful, right? What did Spider-Man say? What did Mary Jane or Uncle Ben say? With great power comes great responsibility. You don't want to be one, that guy he wasn't responsible. That's why he was greedy and he just went inside that hole. He just like jumped in there. First it was a finger, a hand, the whole arm, then he just dived in there. You gotta watch yourself, restraint.
Yeah.
So all I would do with that power is just mess with people.
Yeah.
Maybe not mess around, maybe to my benefit, but hopefully it doesn't harm anyone, like stealing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna ask Bianca now.
Bianca.
Yes.
What would you do if you had a paper with a magic hole?
Well, I'm not sure. I definitely don't think I would go as far as that man in the video. I don't know, I think I'd be too afraid to use it. Like my hand would get chopped off if I put it in. So I think I might just leave it lying around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that is right.
Right?
That would be
Okay,
really scary.
because I kept lowering your hand, I'll
Yeah.
give you 10 seconds to make your point.
Oh, I just saw a cheap pickle video and I wanted Brian to click on it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Next video. We gotta keep moving. It's 9:30. We're supposed to end right now. We gotta keep going. Brian, next video.
At first glance, it appears that these security guards are delivering canned foods to Glide Memorial Church in San Francisco. But let's go back a few minutes.
They took them out, they left them outside of our hotel.
You see, these cans were left on the side of the building because they weren't wanted. In fact, a lot of food wasn't wanted. So why would people get in line to get food for the needy if they're not really in need?
They're selling it.
For how much?
I don't know, but for a profit. They're turning a program for the needy into a program for the greedy. It's a shame.
So let me try to explain in the simplest way I can. Glide Memorial Church, located on Reverend Cecil Williams Way, also known as Ellis Street, every year hands out bags of groceries to people in need, and that's a good thing. But after some people get the bags of free food, they quickly sell the contents of the bags for about $5. Now I know what you're thinking. It's their bags. They can do whatever they want. And you are correct. Except, let's look at what's happening here. Notice the lady folding up the bag that was given by Glide. Soon, she notices me recording and tries to hide the bag. Notice there are about 5 bags there, not including the folded one. What is happening is people are getting in line multiple times to get their free bags of food. They carry backpacks and suitcases so they can offload their ill-gotten gains and return in line, then take out the unwanted items.
We have a lot of people here in San Francisco that are really hungry and they can use that food.
But it gets worse. Some of the food will never make it to anyone's table. Instead, some will end up in landfills. See these ladies by the garbage can? Well, they're tossing what they don't need or can't sell. Here, I'll show you multiple cans of food for the needy thrown away. And if that's not the purest form of people behaving badly, I don't know what is. In San Francisco, Stanley Roberts, Cron 4 News. Hey, this is Stanley Roberts. Do me a favor.
Okay.
So
I
basically, there's some people selling cans for this program and are giving out cans, but people exploited this opportunity and use it for their own personal benefit. And the purpose of that news anchor, he was just trying to say, like, this is just a purest form of evil. Like, and it's even crazy because these people, for their own benefit, they didn't even care afterwards. Like, even afterwards, if you do want to exploit, at least, like, give away the waste. But no, they just throw it away. At that point, I wish I had that paper hole and I would do more than just pranks.
Aaron, if you did we ask you to anyways, if you were giving out the food and you knew they were greedy, would you still give it to them?
Yes.
you said you
It
would.
sounds contradictory, right? But if I knew they were greedy, I'd give it to them because then it would be, man, I would just think that myself, like, I can't deny a person. I mean, I can deny a person, but I'd rather not, right? And I'm gonna let their own volitional actions will decide their karma, right? And my own volitional actions decide my karma. Even if it's even if they're exploiting, they're still like, it's like a subjective gain though, it's still benefiting them. They're like, oh yes, thank you. So to me, I'm helping, I'm quote unquote helping, right? But that's all that nitty gritty stuff. So either way, I'm just give it, call it a day. Whatever they do with it. I'm gonna pull out my paper hole and game is game. I mean, not like game is game, but like game is over.
Johnson, you're next. Woo! Johnson. Let's have a round of applause. Johnson, please talk.
Game is game.
No,
Like,
don't
No.
talk about that. If you were giving out the food and you knew they were greedy, would you still give them food?
That slipped.
Yay or nay?
no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give them the food if I knew they were greedy. I would give it to someone that's actually in need. Yeah, because
James. Sorry, Johnson. We gotta get through this. James.
Wait, what?
If you knew they were needy, would you if you knew they were greedy, would you give them food?
No.
Okay. Next video, Brian. Next video. Speedrun. Who are we choosing? Choose somebody now.
Matt.
I want to
Okay.
summarize.
No, Aaron. We have to give other people a chance, Aaron.
AK, you're summarizing. Pay attention. That's weird.
Thanks. AK, go.
That was a lot to take in.
I'll be honest, that was my
So I think
have no idea
what
what
we were
just
talking
happened.
about was corporate America as a whole. Like I think what we're saying is like continuing our greed conversation. They're talking about how like they're destroying everything around them just for a little bit more money and a little bit more like profit in their life. And sorry, give me a second. I think what Aaron said though is true. Like,
Okay, yeah. Is that it?
Game
Is that all you have to say? Because I have to call someone else.
game is game.
No.
Ollie, you're next.
So I think that it's talking about how the 1% is putting everyone else down. I think that's what that was. I think Matthew wants to answer this one next, though.
You can talk.
Sabrina.
What
Okay.
is it? Sorry.
Oh, okay. And what was the thing again? And get back here. And you're muted. You're muted.
I was trying to fix my lights. What was that about? What was that video about? Basically.
Greedy government, America, mainly the USA, really trashed on the US, I guess.
Great answer. I think we should wrap it up now.
Is that the last one video?
Oh, we have one couple questions, guys. If you who should we ask?
Matthew.
Matthew, if you were a billionaire, would you share your wealth with other poor people? Matthew.
Well,
yes.
Aaron.
we'll go back to you, Matthew.
Please give others a chance to talk, Aaron.
Okay. We're gonna skip.
Absolutely not.
Bianca.
Yeah, yes.
If you were
Wait,
a
what?
billionaire, how would you share your wealth?
Yes, absolutely.
We'll answer.
Thank you. Wait, what was that?
Nothing. Love you. Mwah.
Oh, okay, thanks. Love you too.
Johnson. Johnson.
Huh?
We were given the go ahead to do the 3 refuges.
Never
Oh,
mind. We're doing the 3 refuges. Read.
okay.
No, wait, hold on. He has to sing. And I
Read.
can
Sing.
open it.
Close enough. Yeah.
Verb.
Can you put the the
Yeah,
lyrics?
yeah. No, don't worry about that. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a second.
That's a second.
Okay, count to 30, okay?
in the chat right now.
1,
Oh, it's in the
2,
Yeah, it's in the
3.
chat, bro.
Oh, it's in the chat.
To the Buddha I return and rely, bowing that all living beings understand the great way profoundly and bring forth the Buddhi mind.
Thank you so much, Aaron. You're so contributive today. It's just so nice.
Brian, you seem like having a good time lip syncing to that. You want to do the next one?
Oh, I wasn't lip syncing. I was actually singing.
Next one, you got this. You can sing out loud.
To the Dharma I return and rely, vowing that all living beings deeply enter the sutra treasury and have wisdom like the sea.
Thank you.
No problem.
AK.
I'd rather not.
You don't have a choice. You've been trying to talk a lot. You'd have to do it.
I don't have it pulled up right now.
It's in the chat. You said it was in the chat. Do you want us to make one of Alexis's friends do it with you? Will that help you? James, you've done it once
I
before.
would like buddies.
You can choose someone to do it with you. One of her buddies. You can choose one
No,
of her buddies.
Matthew, he knows how to do it, dude. I heard him practicing.
Oh, he's doing
Can I
it.
do all the above? Can I do all the above?
Everybody?
Everybody?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Buddha's Sangha, I return.
Count on me. Can we do it? Okay.
Vowing that
all
living beings
Born
together
together
on
on great
great assembly.
one
One
and
and
all live in
harmony.
Thanks so much, guys. We can do may I's now.
Okay.
Would you like to start may I's? Because you've been so active today. Not active, I don't know the word is.
May I be grateful.
May I be grateful.
May I be grateful?
May I be grateful.
May I be mindful.
May I be mindful.
May I be mindful.
And may I be selfless.
May I be
May I
selfless.
be
May I be
selfless.
selfless?
James, can you do may our parents?
You know it. May our parents be healthy.
May our parents be healthy.
Healthy.
2 more.
Is he frozen?
Is he okay?
Bro's gone. Bro's gone.
He did one and got scared.
I froze. My screen froze, guys, but I'm back now. Okay.
Good
May our
morning.
parents be prosperous.
May
May
your
parents be
parents
prosperous and well and wealthy and happy.
Bro.
May our parents be long lived.
And may your parents
Long
long
live.
live.
Choose someone else, Alexa. They're so done.
Hey, you
Johnson.
choose Johnson? Oh, thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Our weekend.
Mayor what? Mayor
A weekend.
Mayor, we can be fun.
Mayor, we can
Mayor,
be
we
fun.
can be
Fun.
fun. We can be fun.
Horrible.
Mayor, we can be safe.
Mayor, we can be
Mayor,
safe.
we can be safe.
Is that a Subaru?
And Mayor, we can
And
Oh,
may your weekend be
long.
what?
Mayor, we can be
Long.
driving the
Mayor, we can
entire
be
time,
long.
Brendan.
May your
Patrick-
weekend be
Mayor,
long
we can
and
be long.
lengthy.
Mayor,
Oh, by
we
the
can
way,
be long.
next week is spring break. Should we
No
have a
Zoom?
break?
I got
Should
you.
we have a break?
What?
I
I
want
don't got
more.
We're
I don't
taking
got break.
we're taking
I don't.
a vote.
I
Raise your
don't got.
hand if you think we should have a break next week.
I
I
don't
feel
have
like
spring
communism.
break
I don't
until
have
like
spring
the
break.
29th
Nah.
of March.
Well, no, Ty wants to ask if we want a break, like if we want to take the break, like not
He's
if
taking
we
a break with
want
us?
to break.
Normal kids
Huh?
don't get breaks.
He wants a break?
No, he says,
He's asking us
You
if
want to
we
have-
want a break.
do you want to have a break on Friday? Yay or nay? Yay, raise your hand.
Nay, nay.
Team.
No.
Game is
Nice.
game.
Everyone wants to come next week.
Sure. Yeah.
I think Aaron does.
Great.
Definitely.
Yep. Great.
And
Settled.
do you want to go?
We will continue this game.
We will continue.
And it's
Game
summer.
is
Game,
game.
bro.
Guys,
Game
no.
is game.
If
No.
there is a whole
Thank
Let
you.
the games begin.
If there's a home.
Yeah,
Good job,
that's
Ty.
it.
You the fuck.
Thank
Ty.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a nice
Thank you.
night.
Let's have a good old time. All right, pals, chums, friends, amigos.
Read first, Ethan.
Huh?
Read first.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to do. So let's see here. Sophie. Oh my God, why is the thing playing? I didn't ask for you to play, please. All right, so Sophie, please
I was
read the
praying,
story.
so can I pray? When the Buddha had 60 monks as his disciples, aka students, he held a meeting. He told them, go and spread the Dhamma to other places to give more people the chance of gaining freedom from suffering. Spread the Dhamma so that human lives may be purified and brightened. There are people ready for the Dhamma. They will be able to understand it. I myself will go to teach at Urabella. Whatever that last word is.
Okay, so what did you learn from that, Sophie? What did this? Well, summarize the story a bit.
So Buddha had 60 monks, and he told them to go and can't explain it, but
spread the
Dhamma.
The what?
Dhamma.
Okay, good. And how many disciples did he have?
60.
Okay, good. Good cousin. All right, I'm gonna pick someone at random to do the video. Let's do.
I was praying.
Okay, you can do it then. Which one are you? I can't tell because you both look the exact same.
I love you.
Okay. Left one's Olivia, right one's Ashley, or I don't know if the thing is inverted because of the computer. I think it is. Why the hell are you showing me your cheek? Okay, so I got a pin because, well, yeah. Please pay attention, everyone, because if they can't understand it, then someone else will have to, okay? thank you and please pay attention.
I
Or you're
already
not gonna
watched.
get I don't know. Just pay attention.
No, he's shushing somebody else.
Please pay attention.
Short up to 7 minutes, Ethan.
7 minutes, yeah, now.
I don't hear it.
Well-practiced morality, and recall to mind those sacrifices that you have made for others. Reflect on the heavenly beings, come to various happy states through cultivating generosity, morality, and mental development. When reflecting on these things, your heart will be free from lust, hatred, and delusion. You will therefore experience an understanding of Dhamma and the delight that comes with understanding Dhamma. The experience of delight gives rise to rapture. With the experience of rapture, the body becomes tranquil. The tranquility of the body gives rise to happiness. With happiness, the mind becomes firm and stable. This is called peace, non-suffering. The mind is ready to enter the stream of Dhamma.
These two pieces of Singivana cloth are very valuable. The cloth is fine, delicately woven with a golden glow like the coals of a warm fire. May I offer these cloths to you as a gesture of worship? Please accept them, Lord Buddha.
Pukusa, I would like to accept just one of your cloths. The other, please offer to Venerable Ananda, my attendant.
Lord, these Singivana cloths are of great value. Please accept them both, and wear one as a lower robe and one as an upper robe. Oh Lord, your complexion is splendid, clear and bright. What a wonderful sight.
Ananda, the Buddha's complexion appears pure and bright on two occasions. One before the moment of enlightenment, and the other before the moment of parinibbana. We must quickly travel on to Kusinara. Junta gave me my last meal, but unless I make the matter clear, people may think that his alms food was the cause for my passing away. Ananda, alms food offered on 2 occasions is of special merit and will give great fruit. The honeyed milk rice offered by Sujata supported me at the time when I ended the mental defilements. The Sukara Madhava offered by Junta will take me to the ending of the 5 aggregates, the last residue of conditioned thing. Should anyone blame Junta, you should explain what I've told you. Should Junta blame himself, you must ease his worry with these words of mine. The food which Junta offered to me was the final meal that sustained me. From now on, I will not rise up from this place again. Ananda, if in the future someone should offer material things of great value as tribute to me, no matter how great the value of such thing, such a tribute would not be the highest homage. Ananda, whoever should practice according to the Dhamma which is rightly taught by me, such a person pays the highest homage. Ananda, I will pass into Parinibbana tonight.
Lord Buddha, please don't pass away in a small town as Kusinara. Please travel on to a large city, such as Savatthi, Kosambi, or Varanasi. These cities have large numbers of noble, Brahmins, and householders who have great faith in you and the lessons you have given them.
All right, guys, I went a bit over. So, Olivia, please summarize.
Not me. I've been paying attention, but I'm tired.
Wait, what?
You went 1 minute and 31 seconds over.
There's no way I can fit everything.
That is not an excuse, young lady. You literally just forgot okay, it's fine. This is what I said, guys. If she doesn't remember, you guys are gonna have to pay. Okay. Take your sister pay. Get her over here.
No, I'm gonna do it. She's tired.
No, it's okay. You'll do like May I or something. Or maybe the next story.
It's
No, you're doing the
just
next story, but you're paying attention.
No, I was paying. Let me do it.
Okay, then do it.
Okay, I'm thinking. Okay. It's about like this guy who is like Buddha's apprentice, I think. Or whatever.
You know what
They're
else
traveling
nice?
to somewhere, I think. Yeah,
No,
it's
here,
about he's resting somewhere, and yeah, that's the best summary I could do.
I don't think that he's resting. I think he's dying and is
Yeah,
about to pass
exactly.
into
That's what I'm trying
Parinirvana.
to say.
Here, okay.
Exactly.
Here, I'll here. Okay, thank you, thank you.
He's
I don't want to put any
dying.
pressure on you. Okay, not trying to. I'm just trying to, help you understand and be sure you pay attention. And it's okay. I mean, I do that a lot when I'm in school. Like sometimes I wander, I fidget around, I sometimes don't pay attention, but it's okay because we're all humans. What? Okay, so guys, what happened was there was a man, and then there was the Lord Buddha. The Lord and the man, he was like praying and talking with the Buddha, and he was like, Lord Buddha, as a offering, may you receive this wonderful fabric, warm, distinctive golden cloth just for you, 2 of them. And the Buddha was like, Sir, you may give one to me and one to my apprentice. And when the apprentice and Buddha put it on and was alone, the Buddha glue, he was like glowing a bit, and he knew that from whatever, wherever, I don't know specifically, that he was going to pass into Parinibbana, and he would not come back. And they just had a whole ceremony. He lied down, he talked, and that's where we left off today. We're gonna continue this on next Friday. But okay, guys, I hope y'all are gonna pay attention to the next one. Please pay attention. I'm really tired. Okay, it's okay, but like seriously. So you know what? Let's see here. Sophie, you already did the story. Olivia, you helped summarize. Let's do Ariel. Ariel, you will be the one who is gonna summarize. Please, everyone, pay attention, because just in case if she cannot do it, which it's okay, we're all human beings, then it's okay, and we'll just have to find another person. Everyone, please pay attention. Ariel, please pay attention. Everyone, pay attention, and yeah. Never enough to eat.
As a monk, the Venerable Losaka went on alms rounds every day. Whenever someone gave a spoonful of food to the Venerable Losaka, his bowl would appear full to everyone. This was due to his past karma. Everyone who saw him would then give their alms to other monks instead. The Venerable Losaka experienced immeasurable suffering throughout his life. This led him to dedicate himself to practicing the Buddha's teachings in order to free himself from future births. The Venerable Losaka contemplated on the inherent suffering of life. He saw that all things started and ended with suffering. Through his realization of the truth of life, he released all attachments. He attained full enlightenment as an Arahant, never to be reborn again. Even as an Arahant, the Venerable Losaka still had to pay for his past karma. He never received enough food for a full meal. However, he only suffered physical karma and did not suffer emotional karma. After many years, the Venerable Losaka was nearing the end of his life. the Venerable Sariputta reflected on his student and thought, "My student will pass away today. I will see to it that he has enough to eat." The Venerable Sariputta then invited the Venerable Losaka to join him for alms in Sawati. As popular and well-loved as the Venerable Sariputta was to the people of Sawati, when he was standing next to the Venerable Losaka, he was not able to collect even a bowlful from the lay people. The Venerable Sariputta then contemplated that the Venerable Losaka's kama must be very strong indeed. The Venerable Sariputta then asked the Venerable Losaka to return to the temple. After he left, the Venerable Sariputta received more than enough alms. He then asked some laymen to bring the food back, but they forgot and ate it all themselves. When the Venerable Sariputta returned to the temple, he went directly to the Venerable Losaka. "Did you get the food I sent to you?" "No, sir, I did not." "Then please wait here." The Venerable Sariputta went to see King Pasenadi of Kosala with his alms bowl. The king took his bowl and returned it with the 4 types of sweets that monks are allowed after noon. When he returned to the temple, the Venerable Sariputta called the Venerable Losaka to him. He said, "Venerable Losaka, come, eat this food, but I must hold the bowl, otherwise the food will disappear." "Sir, my preceptor, you've been beyond merciful to me. You've done so much for me already. I would not wish to burden you any further." "Losaka, do not say that. Come, eat this food. I am happy to help one who has practiced as diligently and properly as you." "Venerable sir, I will do as you wish." With deep appreciation, the Venerable Losaka ate the food directly out of the Venerable Sariputta's bowl. For the first time in his life, the Venerable Losaka knew what it felt like for his stomach to be full. The Venerable Sariputta made sure that the Venerable Losaka ate as much as he wanted to. Later on, that very same day, the Venerable Losaka passed away. The Lord Buddha himself oversaw the funeral. After the funeral, the Arahant relics of the Venerable Losaka were collected out of the ashes and stored in a shrine. What did you learn from this story? Let us.
What did you learn from the story? All right, Ariel. Let's see it. Ariel. May you summarize?
The moral of the story.
No, I don't want you to summarize. Summarize. Come on. You can do it. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry.
Wait, she can't do it. Can I do it?
Sure, I guess. She saved you.
Okay. So,
The lamb's coming to the rescue.
oh my god. So, there was this dude. He was like he was hungry, he was poor, and every time where he had like a bowl and he came up to people and asked for food, they would always see like the bowl of food would be like full filled to the brim, but like there's actually no food in there at all. So the food was like filled to the brim in people's eyes because I think it said karma or something. And then one day there was like another dude. He came up to him and says, "Are you okay?" Like, I think so. I don't know. Like, it came up to him and then said, "No, I'm not getting any food." So the two men were standing there with bowls in their hands. No, I think it was the poor man who did. He had a bowl in his hand.
It was both of them. It was the Venerable Ananda and
then
Venerable Losaka.
And then they had bowls of food, and then they were all filled. And then the guy gave the food to the king, and then the king never, like gave it to the poor man.
No, it was
He just
other people who were meant to deliver it, but they forgot.
And then they just gobbled it up. And then after that, the guy comes back and says, "Hey, you didn't deliver the food to that man because he didn't get it." And then what's it called after that? The dudes give him a full bowl with like 4 sweets that monks eat. And then he grabbed those and went back to the poor man and said, "Here you go. Now eat this from my hands because when you hold it, it's gonna disappear." So the guy eats, and after that, he goes to sleep. He passes away. He's in the funeral, and Buddha comes there, and then the end.
Yep. Alrighty. Everyone on mute. I'm gonna ask on you. All right, now. Ashley, may you do may I? Zoda, can you do may our parents? And Ariel, may you do everyone put your palms together and pay attention and follow along with Ashley.
May I be happy.
May I be happy.
Two more.
May I be
healthy.
Have a good weekend. May I have a good weekend. May I respect my parents.
May I respect my parents. Alrighty. Zoda.
May our parents live long. May our parents live long. May our parents be happy.
May our parents be happy.
May our parents be kind.
May our parents be kind.
Okay, and now Ariel, you're the last one.
May our night be peaceful.
May our night be
peaceful. May our nights be long.
May our night be long.
May our nights have a good rest.
May our night have a good rest. Right. Ty? Does Ty have any words to say? If not, I think we are good to go.
I want to say thank you to Ethan.
Thank you, Ethan. Goodbye. First cousin.
You all were good children today.
Thank
now,
you.
bye-bye.